early game they can actually have will be their focus. They should be focusing on their macro, at least to catch up to the tempo that Gen.G has.
Catching up to Gen.G's tempo. Can any team in the world really do that?
Dignitas. And Team GLuck.
Team GLuck. Well, I mean, there's a reason we've banned Team GLuck from participating in HGC, because we do want to give the other team the chance. So, yeah, it certainly seems like Gen.G has quite a chance. GLuck, I mean, they have been changing things up, so I'm glad to see some innovations, some variations on a theme, but will they be able to turn things around here? It certainly looks like an uphill battle.
Crash once again for Thrall. 2 stacks already.
Wow. So broken. Please no. No, but a nice way to start things off. We should just see things dissipate to their various lane assignments. But quite a big rotation here. Actually, I thought, yeah, everybody just moving all the way up to the top themselves.
This has thorough charge, so they were going to looking for a counter kill, but alone with Tychus, not going to happen yet. So Gen.G, whenever they get an early, super early kill with the top rotation in this case, they go for super early healing pulse. What you see right there.
Yep, and that's always been a strength of Gen.G, right? The item control in this map is just, I mean, feels like they're shopping. Basically, they're just like, well, we'd like to fight you, but hold up, because we have to buy a few more items. So, GLuck will get a turret on the other side, so they will still have some things in their arsenal. And we're not fighting over the control point just yet, so just kind of stacking things up and trying to shove the waves for that inevitability.
Actually going, usually you would see, even on this map, geometry, but this time target practice, which is quite rare even from Rich.
Yeah, it seems like just the scatter arrow all the way through. It's like
scatter usually to complete and just ignore all distractions at 4 on this map. That has been the Rich build, I would say.
GLuck did the air double quotes when he said Rich build, by the way. I just thought I'd communicate that.
Oh, never mind. Going for that full Q build.
Wow, okay. I mean, we're really seeing some innovation. I'm sure that's what our observer is pointing out. Also pointing out 6 crash stacks, so we're getting up there.
Yeah, a lot better than the one before. Rich.
The initial lockdown on a reset, made it look like he was in danger, but he's got so much backup. It's just no trouble at all.
And also Tychus is one of the tankier DPS compared to Hanzo, compared to Tyrande, Vala, or the others.
Yep, certainly.
Actually, a lot more HP.
Super squishy when it comes to, especially Hanzo. So, I want to see what this new build on Hanzo, well, not new, but like this uncommon build, how effective that is going to be here. Storm Arrow is going to be something to watch out for.
Early one from GLuck, and he did spot Roxer going in.
Oh, engaged here. Roxer going to get the flip
rooted
off
once
the
again.
chain CC. Rich going to get taken down.
Survives.
Wow, that Feral Spirit almost just killed him straight up. The lockdown ended seconds too soon. So Rich, surprisingly, does not die spontaneously.
But a good start for GLuck. They do have the first healing pulse, which barely ever happens against Gen.G.
Oh, yeah, specifically against Gen.G. I mean, they do have to retake the point here, but they should be able to recap this pretty easily. All on top of it, there's going to be a rough start for MSG, but he should be able to come back and return, heal back up, get ready to go, and this is the retake by GLuck.
They dropped both. So what Gen.G does a lot when the items are dropped, they just go back, wave clear the other lanes, and then come in when they're gone.
I mean, they do have a camp pushing top lane, so that is going to be in their advantage, and they did rotate Leoric down to start pushing on bottom, so the retake should be possible here. GLuck are very hesitant to go back in on this.
It's hard because they had, without Kyocha, they had less healing, so Rich has to be careful. Focusing on Diablo for now. There's the Emerald.
Oh, and Reset taking the conveyor belt in, just kind of zooms up and catches Diablo off guard, takes him out, and that's just almost certainly going to be a First cap for Gen.G.
Well, almost no healing when you get hit by that Emerald there. Stat focus once again.
God.
Tyrande, no escape.
How well coordinated this is. I mean, MSG's healing up for a little bit, and of course he's got Wraithwalk, so it'll be okay. But that's not going to help GLuck reclaim control of the point. That CP will be theirs.
Even with the healing pulse, it's quite rare to see them actually losing the team fight. First robot, the Protector. Love goes to Gen.G and open the wall, goes to top and open the other one. Because on this map, because the bottom one's actually farther apart compared to mid and top, we actually have swapped lanes. That's what happens. We usually have the solo lane on the further away, further apart lane. That's why we actually have some lane changes on Spider.
Yeah, by far my favorite part of Heroes of the Storm maps compared to other maps. Oh, is he just gonna solo him with the protect?
Terran fails to do so. What? No repair on the Marine.
What? How are we watching?
Are you lost in words?
Yes. I really am. I mean, we're watching just the boss kill everyone. Destroyer of worlds. This is Deckard and Numerock in a giant robot killing everyone. Wow. Man, GLuck really struggling to... it feels like they're underestimating the damage potential or just not respecting it. So
once again, the Dragon Strike.
Wait, what is MSG doing? Oh, boy. I mean, Wraithwalk, good, yeah, but you don't want to have to use it that way.
At least he didn't die. So, let's put it that way. And Tis looking for a spot. They know exactly where they are. They're not doing the healing. And they're nowhere around the map and the lane. They must be doing camp. That was an easy read for Gen.G.
Yep, I mean, they do it. They read them like a book, like a children's book. One of the ones with large letters.
Large pictures.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Barely a sentence at the
picture
bottom.
book, perhaps a pop-up book. Very easy to read as well, might add. If you guys are not readers, you know, you too can start easy. Pop-ups. So here we go, looking for pop-ups of their own. Roxer is trying to dislodge Tis, but he's just not concerned at all.
Yeah, look at Tis. He was actually willing to be charged by Diablo. He wanted to focus on his own. He wanted to engage. Because GLuck was actually pre-10 at that moment. Now they're post-10. That Lightning Breath a little of a waste. I don't know what exactly he was looking for there.
Yeah, I mean, it was the optimism Lightning Breath. It was like, get out of here and don't come back again. I think, spoiler alert, they are going to be coming back, so maybe that's going to be an upset Grandpa Diablo who just can't keep the kids off his lawn.
Maybe that's the truth that we all should be knowing. Kyocha.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much to say about that one. Oh wait, there's no...
yeah, he has the defenders.
Yeah, but
zoning Dragon Strike and the healing pulse as well. Drop by Tis, so he's saved. He's continuing to fight. Overlord is the one.
You're out, by the way. Whoa, okay.
Look at the grenade and the
that is
arrow.
The best way to kill anyone in Heroes of the Storm.
Burst it out.
Grenade kills just feel amazing. Roxer should be the next one to fall. Yeah, wow, just bouncing on him. That Avenging Wrath build by Kyocha just really kicking into high gear. He's just hopping everywhere. It's the bunny hop build. Kyocha's pogoing on everyone. Stomping him down, picking up the field Glucks and bopping him on the head.
Oh. You want to be careful when you go back into the wall of your own. Oh, Lornado!
Oh, Bison!
But Sokka's alone.
Yeah, there's no follow-up for that. That was an epic Lornado. Here comes another kind of
my breath stinks. That's what he says. And he goes down. Numerock's already on the top looking for that quote. Guys, like, can we please come to the control point, please? That's what I say in Overwatch all the time.
Please team, and then you ping it a lot, and you can't ping anymore, but your team finally gets the message.
Well, suddenly Gen.G has 3-level lead. What happened, Rapid?
Well, a little thing called a Protector happened. It killed everyone. They pushed all the way to the keep, and yeah, sure, they had to back out, right? But they unfortunately got picked off many times after that and really have looked, what's the word? Incohesive. Disjointed. Scattered, like the arrows. Like the quest that Hanzo didn't take.
still got the W.
Oh yeah, that is true. Okay, so it's not total commitment.
Yeah, but notice how GLuck can't even challenge to come into the drill point, but they will do it for the healing balls.
There's an okay lighting breath, but it's not going to do much to zone out. Oh, the Dragon Strike. Third time that we've seen that today. Can the Hyperion turn things around, though? Looks like the answer is no. Nice Sundering to disjoint
defensive
everything.
Sundering with the turret. They have some extra output, but without Leo, he's not as much Overlord.
Oh,
He
Cocoon
can't escape. Jimmy.
No, run for your life.
Oh, Jimmy.
Overlord actually will be able to get out. So will Tyrande, although maybe that was a little bit... Okay, I said it too soon. It does look like maybe Sake will be kind of the sacrificial lamb, but can GLuck turn this one around? I mean, they've done it once before at the core, but it turns out the spoiler alert says no. They will not be able to turn this around.
Yeah, Rich says no to that question, and they still control this with 96. So in just 10 plus seconds, they will have the second protector of the game. Just 10 minutes, they're into the keep walls. Now it's quite rare in Volskaya.
If Gen.G want to fight fair, they'll have all of their heroes back off except for the protector, and we'll see how many heroes it kills this time. Because GLuck did have a sizable difficulty defending against just that, and now they are just going to push through the last fort on the bottom lane, and probably through the keep if everything keeps going the way that it has before.
This is actually somewhat of a chance before Deckard. If they want to trap them down, okay. Diablo's the only one. It's not synergizing. The protector's way too strong. Reino cannot do the damage to the back line, and he will get caught.
And boom goes the dynamite. Now KCB, the next one, set in the protector's sights. Oh wow, he actually does survive. Of course, stealth is a good way.
Shadowstalker there to escape, but not too much as the protector's still standing.
MSG?
30 seconds. MSG using his straight. Yes.
Wow.
Not using it straight, though. He was forced to use that straight.
That is very true.
Yes.
Man, it's true once again, the age-old saying from eons past. He protect, but he also attack, GLuck. And Gen.G are certainly doing that as much as they can. Wow. There's not much to say.
Well, there's a lot of things to say, Rich. Not even close. There's a crash. Completing a lot of damage added now. Plus 360, Reyna's caught. But look at that.
Dragon Strike Bison!
Almost.
Barely escapes. MSG gonna get
Could.
bounced on. Oh, Yrel, please.
Or the defender, he absorbs and he escapes easy.
Man, these are the best Art defenders I've ever seen. And that's most of the time, teams don't really focus that. But Coach is making it to look like the juiciest target. He gets in, looks dead, gets out alive.
3 levels apart. 2 men down, and they do not have Reyna. Who can even dare Gen.G to get close?
Yeah, I mean,
they don't even have. Oh, Tyrande, of course. A lot less damage now, so you can't.
That is true. Not as scary.
Assassinate anyone in the range.
Not as scary as she once was. Still good enough for first pick, apparently. We'll see GLuck trying to make a desperate last stand.
Oh, 45, are they coming in? Great Sunder!
Yeah, it does catch Tychus off, but he's just going to reset back into the fight. MSG, look at that Lornado, bounces him right back.
Yeah, but Reyna's up there, so they have to come all the way. There's a Cocoon to save him. And that's another 4v5 now without Leoric.
Oh, Jimmy. Poor Jimmy. Is he going to make it out of here? Bouncing on top of him. There's one.
Got a second one onto KCB. Even body blocking. Rockstar, it seems like he's onto the other team. Tyrande is not going to like that Diablo.
No, he is not. That is kind of a traitor right there. Maybe we'll have to court-martial him after this one. But yeah, certainly did help Gen.G out with a little bit of body blocking there. It wasn't a team wipe by any means, GLuck, but GLuck will need all the luck that they can muster to stay in this one.
Haha. Yep. He's going full. And that's a rare one. With even the Dragon Strat actually working out somewhat. Because when GLuck, they want to dive in, have some change, you see. But the zoning from the Dragon Strike is actually helping them out a lot. Sometimes doing the damage, so that's a plus. And they already control a lot from the Lornado too.
Those Lornados are actually just so godlike. I mean, it kind of feels weird to highlight Deckard just because he's so powerful, he's so meta right now. But like, to see him just used so well, it's a thing of beauty. So you're starting to see why when Deckard is played at the highest level, he's just so incredibly strong.
Super cool build. from Rich Hanjo, but don't try it at home. I'm warning you guys.
Kind of rare that we get a chance to see the Stormbow build, but I'm actually really happy with it.
Oh, I would rather like to see the Giants one at 16 doing some percent damage, but flawless, I guess, in this case where he actually does somewhat, still a lot of damage. And look at that, they're holding in so many. They're holding in the turrets, a healing pulse. Even if GLuck comes in, they will be going down by all those items they're holding. They're looking for the Entomb angle here. MSG comes in.
I mean, they get a nice angle on it. Look at that lightning breath. It is actually dealing a lot of damage, specifically on Rich in the back. Here comes Odin down, though, and this should be more than enough that Gen.G needs to turn this one back around.
Hondo's down, but they don't have the extra damage from Overlord. It's stuck right in there. Look at that root.
He can't escape. The Scroll of Sealing was just locked him into place, and now he is going to go down, and really the rest of GLuck might just fall here. Rocks are kind of running away, but the core is very, very vulnerable, and Gen.G pushing through. You know, it feels like they overstay their welcome sometimes. They might be doing that a little bit here, but they are just kind of going for the glory kills.
Yeah, they hit 20. Next target was Hirande, but look at that. Diablo back with the soul. Reset. He's got the turret. He should be putting down even just before you die. You should always put it down, but he's got the minigun. Look at the damage. Rockstar is going down. He looked for the target.
My
He's
God.
a downer.
You can't stop it. Another issue, they're trying to get the right angle to this one, and even though MSG is able to kind of ready to walk away and survive, Gen.G just don't stop.
They don't stop, even without Hanzo. 4 men. And whenever they come back, they just look like they're monsters all the time.
They're going to be fighting so long that Rich will have an opportunity to get back into the fight after dying. Wow, what a fight. That was pretty scrappy by GLuck. I felt like they actually did have several things that went well.
Yes.
But in the end, Gen.G, I mean, they're just too far ahead.
It's the power of Tychus. You want to get some control, but unless you have the perfect lock onto the Tychus, and because there are a lot of tools from Gen.G to zone the backline out when they should be diving in to kill Hanzo and Tychus together, it's really hard. They got the Hanzo promoted to squish one. That's easier, but onto Tychus, it's a little hard. And that minigun does a lot more when you're tanky, when you have a lot of HP. 4% every single minigun shot. So that's why Rockstar has been burned down all the time.
Rockstar going in, but getting cocooned immediately. We'll see if they can bust him out of there. Lornado once again, but the Dragon Strike as well. Look at that damage on the Mycen. Almost just chucking him down to 10%. He does get back, and he will be able to heal up, but Gen.G are not stopping. Another one goes down into MSG. Oh, I think he was kind of playing for the other team there.
MSG saves Mycen.
Did he?
He entombed so that Mycen could get away, but he turns back to get
I thought
do a little bit more damage.
Because that entomb almost certainly sealed his own death. But what a pro, taking one for the team, helping Mycen get out alive. I mean,
know.
Granted, you know, Mycen might not be able to do a whole lot to stop this core from going down, but in the end, you know, that's going to bolster their team morale for maybe games in the future. Mycen, of course, also goes on to then inevitably die, but a good way to end the game with the power of friendship. Gen.G, of course, pretty good friends as well. And they'll feel good with another 3-0 victory over GLuck.
Another Dragon Strike to end the series.
Yeah, that's true. And because we made it to level 20, we also had an awakened Dragon Strike as well.
Oh, yes.
Not often we get this chance to see that.
That's really hard. It's well, if you go for Dragon Strike, I think
you gotta go for the talent,
yes,
right?
And if you use it before the team fight, you can use one in the middle of the team fight, and you
maybe
can
at
use
the
one
end of
at
the team fight.
Yes,
yeah.
I love it so much. As a Hanzo main, I know.
28 G-Clef to 2.
28 G-Clef? That's a lot of G-Clefs.
Would you rather fight one duck-sized G-Clef or 28 G-Clef-sized ducks?
I would just not fight Gen.G. They look scary. Of course, first versus 8th, we kind of expected this to happen.
A little bit of a mismatch. I mean, there were moments that looked kind of cool, right? We got a chance to see some wombo combos, some really innovative picks, really in both series today. But in the end, Gen.G do kind of show why they are just so good. Their fundamentals, so strong. They did look a little bit on autopilot, specifically in Game 1. That was their perfect game. They really just perfect rotations. They pushed through everything, and I think we'll get a chance to see of exactly why they looked so strong in the highlights coming up.
And I like the fact that Reset is actually picking a lot more Tychus now, because Kyocha's Marthail is in the hero pool, but I don't think he's as good as the other hero. Like compared to Jungha or Lockdown, I can't really say that, but good when he was a solo lane. I think he was a much better of a melee assassin compared to Kyocha if you compare the three of the top 3 Korean teams. So I think that's the reason why Reset flexed onto the Taikas. Has been working against the lower tier teams. Let's see if it works out against Ballistics on Sunday.
I can't wait. Make sure to tune in on Sunday. It's going to be an absolute banger of a match. And even the last week of HGC, not next week, but the week after that, is going to be super sick. We've got a great way to close things out for this part of, so for part 2 of phase 2 of HGC Korea. And after that's BlizzCon. So like, you know, what more could you ask for, right? There's just great heroes everywhere.
Everywhere around the world.
That's true.
And that's where we have the most fun.
You know what they say, GLuck?
What?
It takes heroes to make heroes.
Aha! Yes. We're always looking for new heroes.
That's true.
And you said McCree's the next hero.
I did not say that! Just because if it may possibly turn out to be, I'm not breaking any NDAs because I just don't know. But if somebody is thinking out there, should we make McCree as a hero? You absolutely should. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
More Overwatch in heroes destroying the Nexus. Oh, yes!
Well, more heroes from just about everywhere. But
it's a lot of fun. And tomorrow, even better of a match, which we're going to see very soon after the results screen.
Yep.
As we're back on camera.
Wait, are we doing the interview? All right, so GLuck, how did you feel about today's games?
First of all, there was a big problem.
No, you have to translate for yourself.
What do you mean?
That's your job.
No, my job is to actually
How are they
I
gonna
live
know?
Google Translate and I'm feeding it to you
You're giving away your
guys.
secrets. You're breaking the fourth wall, GLuck.
Google Translate is pretty good.
It's pretty good. I gotta say, Papago, the Naver Translate, maybe a little bit better.
Depends. Depends on which language you're
using. If you're doing English to Korean, then that's probably the way to go.
Well, always ask GLuck when you need
true.
Translations.
Yeah.
But
at GLuck
I'm
_NA on Twitter. You can just ask him right now.
Okay.
That's what you guys should do. You go to GLuck _NA on Twitter and like, hey GLuck.
Yeah. Make sure you follow.
Follow, like,
That's
subscribe.
how you get the best information about Korea. I have everything.
That's true.
Everything that you asked for.